welcome back, and welcome back. Today we're going to make some mini shepherd pies. Yes, we are. Garlic, Mrs. Dash, black pepper, some beef broth, that's flour, and that is just a yellow onion. Mashed potatoes I've already made up. Here's the pie crust we'll be using. Okay. Off-brand, if you want to use the off-brand, that's fine. It'll work too. Peas and carrots, you can use mixed vegetables. That'll work fine. And then a pound of ground beef, but we only need half. But I'm going to go ahead and make the whole thing, and then that way I can put the other part of it in the freezer and have it for later. Here's your shot. Let's get cooking. All right, we're going to get this meat browned up. I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of garlic salt, a tablespoon of Mrs. Dash, and also a tablespoon of that black pepper. And then while that meat is also browning up, I'm going to go ahead and let the onions do their thing as well. So we're just going to brown this up. I've got it heating on a medium heat. And so I'm just going to brown that up. And then that's the first step. That's what we're going to do. So this will take anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes depending on your stove. So I'm just going to brown this meat up. And I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay? All right. So we've gotten this all good and browned up. We're going to go in with a couple of tablespoons of flour. It's going to be our thickening agent. I'm just going to give it a little zhuzh. Mix that flour on up in there. You want to let this cook for just a minute. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Gigi's always got some yummy going on in her kitchen. And don't forget to leave me a comment. I love my comments. I read every single one of them. I'm going to go in with these peas and carrots. About half the bag. We're going to take the ugly ones out. We don't like those. Okay? Give it a little zhuzh. Get that on in there. And then we're going to go ahead and go in with that beef broth. And we're going to use about 3/4 of a cup. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit. Okay? And now we're going to let this cook for about 3 minutes. Let those flavors get to know one another and become the best of friends. So about 3 minutes, and I'll be back and I'll take you to the next step. Okay, I'm going to show you how we're going to make those little pie things. I'm just using this little dish here because I don't have a cookie cutter that size that I want. Okay, I'm just going to make me a couple of really nice little rounds here. Use whatever you have to use. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're going to make as many as we can. We'll fold this dough in and we'll make some more. Which means we have to get out the rolling pin, don't we? Just peel these little babies up, set them off to the side. I'm going to continue to keep making some of these up. But I'm just going to roll this out. Probably should use my rolling pin. I'll be right back. Okay, I have this really super cute rolling pin here. Little pastry one. I don't know where I got it. It's been so many years. So we're just going to roll it out. And we're just going to keep using because we basically want to get at least 12. Okay. Get at least 12 out of this. And you just keep going till you can't go anymore. Okay. And you roll it up and start all over again. So we've got 6. So we know we can get 6 out of that other one. So I'm just going to keep going. And then I'll come back and show you what we're going to do from there. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, we're not going to grease this. We're just going to put those on in there. those babies on in there. And we're going to bake these in the oven on 375 for about 10 to 12 minutes depending on your oven. Okay? And these turn out really delicious. You can do even smaller ones, do even minier ones using the mini one, the mini muffin pan, and make these perfect little appetizers where they're more bite size, but this size is perfect. You'll get a good 2 bites out of it. Okay? Depending on how greedy you want to be. And then we're just going to put these in the oven just like that. 10 to 12 minutes. And then we'll fill them up. Alright, I'll be back then. Alright, I've just taken them out of the oven. And so now it's time to stuff them. Okay? So a nice tablespoon in each side of inside of each one of them. You can absolutely put more if you like. Your party. Do what you want to do. Okay? So you want to put a good tablespoon into each one. Alright? Just that simple, just that easy. Now that we've got that part of the filling done, now we're just going to do the same thing with the mashed potatoes. And like I said, this is a really simple dish. It's really easy. I made extra filling so that the next time I want to make these, I won't have to go through the trouble of making the filling. Just get that right on in there. And then we're going to put these in the oven. We're going to bake them for about 20 minutes. Just enough to kind of get the top part of this a little brown, a little golden. And then these will be done. Keeping in mind, everything is pretty much done. You can use instant mashed potatoes if you want to when you make this. It won't hurt anything. It's just that I like to make mine from scratch. But it won't hurt. Okay? It will not hurt at all. Alright, I'm going to finish these up. Alright, all done. In the oven they go for, I would say, about 15 to 25 minutes. It depends really on your oven. These are going to get just a little brown. I'll see you back in about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven. That's on 3. And see, I've got enough to put in the freezer, and I can make a little miniature shepherd's pie later. All right. And there they are. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Gigi will see you on the next one. Take care, you guys.